Let's welcome back in Chip Patterson here. Let's talk about Dustin Johnson. Came into round 2 T3. He was 3 under yesterday, an unfortunate bogey there on 7. But so far, looking good for the guy who won here back in 2020.
Yeah, and I think his knowledge of Augusta National, not just the win, but some of those other top 5, top 10 finishes in his career have really given him a nice game plan. Because what's standing out to me is that he is about field average in driving the ball. And normally we think about Dustin Johnson, that big old arrogantly athletic swing, just being able to mash it so far. He averaged 282 yards per drive on Thursday, and then so far in the short part of his round here on Friday, that's down to 267. Why do I think that's important? Because one of the places where his game was a little bit off was with driving accuracy. So how about the maturity of Dustin Johnson at this point in his career to knowing that he might need to dial it down just a little bit, and he's seen the accuracy improve as the distance has lessened, and he needs to know that that's going to be able to give him a better position to hit fairways, hit greens, and be able to knock down the kind of shots that he can do here at this golf course. Again, he is not trying to overpower Augusta National right now. He is playing methodically. He is approaching it into what I think is a very mature way, understanding that this is a long tournament. And with these conditions right now, if that driver is causing him to lose strokes, well, then he needs to take it down just a little bit.
So that's Dustin Johnson today. As you mentioned, it is a long tournament. He knows that very well. We have not seen Dustin Johnson win since he won the green jacket back in 2020. But I mean, look, this is DJ. He can turn it on at any second. So beyond today, how do you feel about him over the next couple of days into Sunday?
Loved his confidence after the round. Listening to his post-round availability, you could just sense that he has been aiming at this tournament. He is at a point in his career where he, much like Tiger Woods, who's significantly older, but he is really laser focused on the major championship. So when he puts together a couple missed cuts in January, February, when he doesn't have a top 20 finish in January or February, he's not panicked. He knows that he can pull everything together at the right time. We saw a glimmer of it last week at the match play. I thought it was going to be a red herring. I was wrong. That was him really starting to put everything together so that he's going to be able to compete at the Masters, so that he's going to be able to make a run at the PGA Championship. It's strange because he is so fit and so athletic to think about him as an older golfer, but that's where he is in his career. And so I think that, whatever's happening outside of the majors, we just need to ignore that, because especially when he arrives at the Masters, the one major championship that does not change venue ever, he is going to understand the course game plan, what he needs to do, and where his game needs to be in order to win and contend. Because remember, it's not just the 2020 win. He's got a lot of success otherwise. And so that's why I think everything that I saw on the course and the confidence that he had when he was talking about his game has me thinking that he is in a great spot heading into the weekend.
DJ, you talk about his age, 37 years old, to be 38 in June. So he's coming off that bogey on 7. Let's take a look at his tee shot on 8.
Frustrated with the 6 there. I mean, taking 4 shots to get down from 50 yards.
Yeah, Tiger said he lost concentration on one, commitment on the other, and it led to a 6 from 50 yards out. Billy Horschel in the fairway bunker, the second straight par 5.
DJ going with 3-wood, Colt.
I mean, this is just shocking to me that he's not even attempting to hit the driver. So obviously must have had a terrible warm-up session with it. Like I said, last night I saw him with 2. He took one of them and gently threw it onto the ground and put the other one in the bag, but definitely doesn't have the confidence we're used to seeing from Dustin Johnson with the driver.
Question being, can Dustin Johnson reach 8 after that decision?
Look at the par 3 6th. Fitzpatrick the first to play.
Well, I've got 4 right, but
Yeah, can't put in anything left of that tower anyway.
yeah.
And with the wind drying this golf course out, this is only going to help Matt Fitzpatrick get a little more run on his tee shots. Like I said, I mean, if the wind does what it's supposed to, you're even par going into the weekend. You're going to be in a great spot.
I agree.
Oh, gorgeous shot.
They kind of picked out the tower behind the green as kind of a start line. And that's kind of what you were talking about. Anything right of the hole, it has a chance to kind of work its way kind of over into that part of the green. Maybe just a little touch with the 7-iron.
It's just fascinating to look at this group. I mean, you have Rory McIlroy and Brooks Koepka, 4-time major winners who are, intimidating, powerful players, and then Matt Fitzpatrick. He's the low guy in the group right now.
That's a pretty good shot right there.
You've been taking a look at the Masters there, round 2 underway. It has already been a phenomenal Friday at Augusta. By the way, you can watch the Masters wherever you go. You get your broadcast coverage on CBS, but you can stream it on CBSSports.com and also Paramount Plus.